we are still in Star Wars territory. And this time we're going to have a look at the ST version of Atari's 1985 arcade game The Empire Strikes Back. And this was published by Domark in 1988 and developed by Vector Graphics, who also worked on the home conversions of Star Wars, and did a pretty banging job too. Now, the arcade game was released in 1985, as I probably mentioned, and just as with Atari's first Star Wars arcade game, Mike Halley was responsible for the design. And the game actually runs on the same hardware as the original, and it was indeed released as a conversion kit. And according to the wiki, this was one of the reasons this game didn't become as popular as the first one. Many arcade operators that had Star Wars running and getting good profits from it didn't bite on the upgrade. According to ArcadeItalia.net, a total of 544 kits were produced at the selling price of $595. Interestingly, this was actually the third Star Wars arcade title from Atari Games, because they actually released Return of the Jedi the previous year, in 1984. But enough said about that, let's dive into the ST version, shall we? Has this loading screen got the right colors? Looks a little bit off, doesn't it? But there doesn't seem to be a demo mode of this one and no information, so let's just pull the trigger. We do have instructions here, just as in the arcade game. Oh, hang on, is this some sort of tutorial? Oh yeah, we get to check out the various things. Blast these evil bastards. Okay, let's go find the pro bots and blast the crap out of them. Oh yeah, this runs pretty smoothly. I must say, almost smoother than the arcade. We can also blast I think, the transmissions, if I don't remember incorrectly. At least that's what you could do in the arcade, so I presume we can do it here too. Or can't we? Yes, we can. It's just really hard hitting those damn transmissions. So. All has gone quiet. Oh, here we are. Come on, come on. Oh, there's a bunch of little bastards just hanging out behind me. Thanks for not shooting me in the back, though. And please. Why am I not... Do I have to hit the transmissions more than once? Looks like I'm hitting them, but nothing happens. And yeah, I remember playing this game back in the day and being pretty excited about it, but ended up being, you know, not that impressed. I mean, it's cool sample sound effects. Like that one. But honestly, it wasn't that amazing. And the aiming is all really weird here with the tow cables. It's just the gameplay is just really not as much fun as the first game, I must say. And we can blast these big walkers if we shoot them in the eye or in the arse maybe, but probably not. Let's just tow cable this guy out of existence. And what the... I don't get how the aiming is working here with the tow cables, because it's just... I aim straight for them and I still miss. Please, die? Thank you!
I want that ship, not excuses.
Yes, I get it. You don't want excuses. I shall not present any. And yeah, the gameplay is just lacking in... I don't know. I mean, it looks nice and it's a little bit, you know, more variation. Runs very smoothly. Nice conversion. Almost feels a bit smoother than the arcade. And what the hell is going on here? Why are there 5 million fireballs here? But yeah, the gameplay is just disappointing. At least that's how I remember it back in the day. It's just not particularly fun. And I also remember absolutely hating this bit here with the asteroids. Absolutely hating it. See if I can get through this bit. It just felt boring and annoying and really, really hard to dodge. But I think you can just go one direction, hopefully. Unless they come from down from this corner. I should be fine. Nope. Yeah, it's just not particularly fun. And I think this is about it, right? Oh, hello, Dartmail buddy.
join us or die.
Yeah. I know. Why am I not hitting this stupid pro bar? And it just seems that there's something wonky going on with the hit detection, because I am firing away at stuff and it just doesn't seem to do anything. And please don't pile up. You dirty bunch of probing bastards. And I think it's game over already. Yeah, gameplay is just pretty underwhelming, and I like the samples. Didn't particularly like the gameplay as I remember it. Let's go with medium this time and see if we can maybe find something interesting here. And I also remember seeing a screenshot of the ST version which had this kind of image of Luke Skywalker on this stage, just appearing to the left there. I never encountered that. I always wondered, what the hell is that all about? Does that ever happen in the game, or was that just a screenshot that they decided to spice up a little bit? Or maybe Luke shows up if I get Jedi? Who knows? Let's try and get Jedi. We need to blast a certain amount of these filthy pro bots here. And I am blasting away like crazy, and they just refuse to die sometimes. It's just annoying. But hey. See if we can destroy this silly walker. What's it called? An Atari ST or something? Yeah, I can't remember. The way how you aim the tow cables are just strange. Please, I want to murder you. Ah, gotcha! Oh man, the frame rate. Please, what happened to my frame rate? And I love the fact that when they reach a generator up there, there's going to be a little bit of a help. You see, up there, help. Nice little touch. Yeah, I get you, Dart, I get you. My old buddy. You can't actually shoot the TIE fighters because there's like a barrier of projectiles that's covering the screen. God, I don't remember it being this overly filled up with projectiles this stage. Now, please. Can I get some more letters? Maybe I need to fill in the Jedi letters on just one stage to get the bonus, whatever it is. Onto the boring asteroid stage. Let's try my old tactics here. Decently successful. Nope. Okay, I can't be bothered trying to dodge these. It's really hard and it's just absolutely not fun in any way, shape or form. Okay, I get the I, so I'm missing the D. Okay, the shield is still gone. That is annoying. Again, I'm firing away at the radio transmissions and nothing really happens. Sometimes at least. And ball socks. Okay, let's try the third wave. Just to check out the difficulty and see if anything different happens, but I don't think it does. It just feels really underwhelming, this one. And I lost the shield there. They will fire when they are really close to you, which is kind of cheap because there's nothing you can do there. Even if you shoot at the fireball, projectiles or whatever the hell it is, you really don't have a chance. You've spotted Imperial Walkers. What are you, some sort of Imperial Walker spotter? Come on. Maybe I can blast him in the eye there? Yeah, let's do that. Oh, God. Let's get this guy. Yeah, that worked. It's not significantly more difficult either, which is kind of weird when you pick the higher difficulties. Avoid the asteroids. Yay, let's go this way instead. Maybe I'm more successful. Oh, crud. I am bored, but successful. Nice. And would it kill you to just give me some of my shields back, Dart? And please, there's just no way of getting these things. They just cover themselves with fireballs. Just trying to get Jedi, but I'll see if I can get it and see if Luke shows up. So hard hitting them. Really is. Feels really wonky too. Okay, let's see if we can carefully Fire. Okay, it goes up there. I don't know why, but it does. Got 2 more cables. And I don't know why it fires so high up, but it doesn't matter. They die anyway. Doing quite well now. Although, no more cables. I don't think I ever managed to get Jedi back in the day. So if you guys know if Luke shows up, if you get Jedi, let me know in the comments section, because that will be interesting. And I can click them for days and they still don't die. It is so tiresome and annoying. Alright, so we need a D. That's all I want for Christmas. Oh, I got a J? Why did I get a J? I need a D. Why would I need a J? Silly game. Oh, come on, you don't get the letters you need. Whoa. Okay, yeah, I think I'm done, really. It's not a bad game, and I mean, if you're heavily into Star Wars, I suppose it's cool, but it really was a disappointment back in the day, for me at least. And it certainly hasn't aged well. I felt that even the arcade game was pretty weak, and I would fully understand why many arcade users just didn't replace or upgrade their Star Wars cab. And I got an E. Okay, I think I give up. Maybe each stage gives the same letter or something. Don't really know. Nope. Game over. Yeah, I think I've had enough. Not a terrible game, but yeah, rather disappointing, as I've said. Let's have a look at 2 reviews before we end, shall we? ST Action awarded the game 75%, and one of the reviewers wrote, "I like this a lot, but I feel that it may not have a great deal of lasting appeal. But then again, I felt that about the original, and I'm still playing that." And another reviewer wrote, "The first incarnation, Star Wars, at least saw you accomplishing something with the destruction of the Death Star. The Empire Strikes Back unfortunately ends rather abruptly." And yeah, that's a good point. It just feels like a very sudden ending, and then it's the same levels all over and over and over again with, as far as I know, no variation. ST user awarded the game an overall of 8, and they wrote, "The original Star Wars was a great game, and I was hooked on it from the start. Empire, though, is too much like the original. I would have appreciated something a little different from Domark. However, it is competently programmed, has good graphics and sound, and fairly addictive gameplay. I found it a bit too easy, though." So maybe a little bit too high rated in my opinion, but well, you know, back in the day I was at least excited about the samples and I did play it, so maybe I tolerated the lack of gameplay a bit better back then. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this quick peek at The Empire Strikes Back, and as always, hope to catch you next time. Cheers!